I've came along to contribute to my wonderful memories of Cumbernauld. And it starts on January 1970 when my mother got offered her third house in Cumbernauld because it was 3 times striking out. So she eventually took to Bolton Road. That's where we first stayed. But I was a wee Glasgow girl running about Townhead, concrete city, didn't know nothing about cows, horses, and sheep and stuff. But anyway, so when I said to my dad, "Where are we going?" and he goes, "We're going out to the country," I just had this imagination of I was going to be walking down country lanes where there was farms, going to school like you used to see in the books. So, but I wasn't disappointed when I came out, and we came out by train. To this day, I'll never know why we came out of train, because our house was in Kildrum, so that was a fair walk.
Oh,
My father took us, especially in January, took us from this, anyway, I don't know, he must have had these reasons. So when I came out, I was absolutely ecstatic, and then it was our house in Bolton Road, which was only a 3 bedroom, but I just wanted to see my personal bedroom. And it was just a really nice community because it was so friendly. It was safe, your mum let you out, you could be out all day. I would go out to Bolton Road, 12, 13, 14, away down to the other side of Caldrum, even away over to Parkway, and walk all that way again at night, 8:30 at night or whatever. It was just so safe, and you always met other friends. So it really, really, really was. I can't say I had anything that bothered me. It was just all happy growing up. And then, of course, the teenage years really set in. So then you wanted to start going to like the clubs and the discos. And we'd loads then. I mean, we've probably, I don't know if we've got more, we had more than what the young ones today had, because we had the Y in Caldrum, we had Caldrum Church itself, we had the Beach Road, what do you call it, Congregational Church. We used to have discos in there. We had St Mungo's. There was the Town Hall. There was the Compass. So there you go. That was, most of those places were from the people who actually stayed in Caldrum or Kilbrain or Seafar or wherever. But you mingled. Everybody mingled, so you all got to know people from other districts because you were in all different like community centres and discos. So it was great. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So we're probably about 14, 15 by this time, and the Trist opened up, and it was like, whoa. Where everybody used to go, where all the lassies went, all the boys went. The boys were looking for the lassies were looking for the boys, even though you saw them at school, where they were slagging you or whatever, but you would see them when you thought you were out your uniform and dressed up, and you would go your swimming and all that. So it was a community, I think, generation who were a lot more easily pleased than what they are today. We didn't have computers, we didn't have all the fancy gear, we didn't have the influencers and all that rubbish. Whenever we used to go to like either the Congregational Church for a disco or Caldrum Church for a disco, or the Y, we would all chip in for my daughter did it a wee back in the 90s as well, we'd all chip in for a carry out. And in those days, I always remember it, I hate it to this day as well, was cider. A big bottle of woodpecker cider everybody used to buy, and you would get one of the older boys and go and buy it in one of the off licenses somewhere in Cumbernauld, wherever you were, and then everybody would share this big bottle of woodpecker cider, and then you would be thinking that you were drunk, and then you would be getting into like that. And you weren't really, but you were just overacting, getting into the discos, thinking, getting wee drinking me. I like him. I used to visit him at school and I still do. When you had a drink and everybody used to do it. And again, it was just one of these fun times. And you'd go home and then I would get to the door and my mother was, you couldn't get away with my mother, but you used to walk in, you'd go, about 20 polo mints in your mouth, and then you would walk in and you'd go, "That's me, go to bed." because you wouldn't want to get caught. My father was a right wee Glasgow rabbit man, right? And he comes into the room this day and he goes, I'm going to be decorating this room. And I want every single one of the posters down half my was. And I'm not going to spend time. He couldn't paint or decorate for the life of him, right? We thought it was great. But I'm not going to spend time and money putting good wallpaper and spending time up that wall. That's what he said. I still see him to this day. For you to put all the head cases up the wall, right? So I was like, well, can I not put a wee poster up? No, because he thought, I'm going to decorate. I want, I want to see his time went on. Each poster on back up again. And I think about 6 months down the line, there was about that much his paper that he could see. And the sad thing was, Craig, is everything happens, everybody all starts to fall away, get married, disappear, move away. The generation starts to leave you. They move away from Cumbernauld, their mammies and daddies are still there, and then they pass, and like all our mums and dads pass, and then, and you just don't see your generation again. And some of the ones you do see have fell into bad times, and are no longer with us, and that was the sadder part of Cumbernauld, as it started to get a wee bit too big, too no very nice. But I'll keep my memories and be very glad for the rest of my days that I was the generation, the best generation.